Hello and welcome or welcome back everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I thought maybe we could do something a little different and play around in The Sims 4 a little bit. I love the Sims series. All the games are really fun. I think I've only played The Sims 2 and The Sims 4 obviously, but I haven't played very much of The Sims 4. I've tried to make a few different game files and play around with different families and stuff, which is really fun. I do really enjoy it. But from the day I'm recording this, The Sims 4 just went free to play, so that's awesome. So in honor of that, I thought we could make my cats in The Sims 4. I'm not very good at building houses or anything like that. I do like cats. I don't think I'm very good at it either. I just enjoy playing the game, but it's really fun. I do enjoy making people and pets. So I did not make this person, by the way. They're just random. With all of that being said, I think I'm gonna start off with my cat Whiskers. Very original name, I know. He's probably gonna be the easiest one to make because he's just all black. I think he's a little bit of white on his tummy, but he should be super easy. And he's super cute. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. Add a pet. Can I get rid of this person now? Yeah, I can. Cats only. I have tried to make my cats before in The Sims 4, full disclaimer, but it didn't, like, you could tell the vision I was going for. I just don't know how well I executed it. So I'm going to try my best today. I really am. I think we should start with the breed, right? I don't know what breed Whiskers is. I call him Momo. Mau because that's how he talks. My game just crashed, but I think I'm back to where I left off, picking the breed. Anyways, what I was saying was his name is Whiskers. I let my little sister name him when I first got him like 6 years ago, I think it was. Jeez, it's been a long time. He was the first cat I got once I was living on my own. Super sweet, but whenever he meows, he just says Momo. So I just call him Momo. So either of those names, same cat. But every time I take him to the vet or anything, they say he's American short hair, I believe it is, or domestic short hair. So let's see what those look like. American long hair, American short hair. He's a really big boy. I'm not able to change that. Okay, that works for me. I don't think any of these really look like him, but I can change that up. So let's start with body. He's a very thick boy, so probably that one. What does this do? Oh, that makes him thicker, so we'll do that. He's not very muscular, so I don't think I need to mess with that one at all. So I got his body, his tail. He has a long tail. Color, coat, pattern. Where's the black kitty at? Oh, that one has mittens. That's so cute. Oh. Yes. Okay. Getting distracted here. Here we go. Oh, what's his fur type? Like I said earlier, he's a short haired cat. He's nice and soft, but he's definitely not long haired. Oh, that's probably right. Clothing, he does wear a little tie-dye collar. It's a breakaway collar with a bell on it. So maybe like one of these would be the closest. Let's see. I guess we can just pick a color that we like. Only breakaway collars. None of these. Very dangerous because cats are kind of dumb. At least mine are. And I think they would have died like 15 times now if they didn't have a breakaway collar. They love to get it caught on things. I don't see any of these that I'm like crazy about, but I think like the gray one looks cute. Or should he have a bright color? I like that blue a lot. We'll go with that. Paint mode. Oh, that's intimidating. No. Let's mess with his face because that doesn't really look like his. It kind of does. I think his snout's just a bit longer. That's not how you do that, apparently. Oh. Let's put those back. Okay, maybe in head shape we can find one that's better. I'd say this one's pretty close. I think he just needs to be a little thicker. That's pretty close though. His ears. Oh, those are so cute. Those are probably right. Nose. That one. And now his eyes. His eyes are green. They're kind of a lighter green. That one's about right. He's got pretty small eyes. Oh, that really looks like Whiskers. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the closest one we're gonna get. That's pretty much it. Something still looks off, but I can't figure out what it is. It looks... Oh, where'd his collar go? Yeah, you better keep your collar on, boy. He always takes it off in real life, too, so it literally is just like Whiskers. Like I said earlier, I do think he has a bit of white on his tummy, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to execute that, honestly. We can try. I never use paint mode. It intimidates me. Alright, I need you to turn. It just looks weird every time I do it. Maybe I need to try a different brush. It's not that much white, though. Oh, yes. Perfect. Sit like that. No. Oh, Whiskers. I need you to sit back down. That was perfect. Please, I'm begging you. Sit back down. Yes, good boy. Okay. No! Is it only when I zoom in? Let's just do our best. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, you can't really see it when he's standing up, only when he sits down like that. Why does his collar keep disappearing? Alright, let's do his traits now. So as I mentioned earlier, he is a big boy. He does love to eat. So I do think that is appropriate. And then for the next one, he's a very curious boy. He's always getting into cabinets and stuff, going wherever he can that he knows he shouldn't go. He's very talkative. He's very sweet too, but I think these other ones excuse me, are more like him. Okay, so for his name, let's call him Mau Mau Whiskers, because that's what I called him in real life sometimes too. He has all kinds of names. Momo Whiskers. Oh, you can change their pose? That would have been helpful earlier. Oh well. I learn new things every day playing this game. Alright, so there's Whiskers done. I'm pretty happy with it. I still think he needs to be a little thicker, but that works for now. So let's go ahead and start with the next kitty. The cat that I got after Whiskers is Callie. She is such a sweetheart. She sleeps with me every night, cuddles, makes biscuits. She's an angel. They all are, but in their own ways, you know. But Callie, okay, so I have 4 cats, which is a lot. I'm aware, I know. I was only supposed to have 3, but I had Callie and Whiskers, and I wanted to get a kitten. So family friend had some kittens that he was trying to find a home for, went to pick them up. He only had 2 left, a brother and a sister, of course. It's from a litter. And I was like, oh, I really only want to take 1, but they're both so cute, and they're brother and sister. I don't want to separate them, even though I know they all get separated anyways, usually, but so I couldn't break them up, and you'll see them in a second. But that's how I ended up with 4 cats. But Callie was the second cat I ever got. Alright, and I think all of my cats are just American short hair, even though my 2 kittens, they're not really kittens anymore, they're like a year old now. They have longer hair than Callie and Whiskers, but the vets said they're still American short hair, domestic short hair, whatever. So that's what we're gonna go with. Alright, and then Callie's body, she's a thick girl, not quite as thick as Whiskers, but she's up there. Add that weight on her, maybe a little less, because like I said, she's not as thick as Whiskers. She has a long tail, yep. And then she's a calico girl, so that's cute. She just has more white than black, I think. Oh, that one's pretty close. All right, I think we'll go with that. And then her fur is probably the same. Yeah, she's not super fluffy or anything. She also has a breakaway collar. Right now, she has a little like tannish white collar with sushi on it, but I've also had a blue one for her in the past. She said a pink one, so we could really go with anything. I think I'll go with that one. That one looks cute. Head shape. She kind of has the same head shape as Whiskers, kind of a longer head, not very rounded, so I think that's accurate. She has cute little ears, maybe a little bigger, but not quite as big as they were before. Then her nose, it's a bit longer than that, so I'd say like this, but just not that thick. That doesn't look like Callie. Okay, maybe not that nose. Her side profile is not right. What about that one? That's better. Her little nose is pink though. Can I change that? Oh. Why'd I make the inside of her eyes pink? That's better. Yeah, I think I'll go with that one. Her whiskers? Oh, I don't think I did this on Whiskers. She has super long whiskers, so that, let me change Whiskers real quick, because I kind of forgot to do that. He also has very long whiskers, and his are actually black. Sorry, Whiskers, forgot to give you your name. And Callie's whiskers are white. Oh, that's cute. Hers are all white, though. And eyes. She has more yellow eyes. Let's see. Somewhere either in between there. I think probably more like that. They're, like I said, they're somewhere in between here, but they're not quite that green, not quite that yellow, so we'll go with that. They're more yellow than green. She has pretty big eyes, but I think that one looks the most like her. We'll go with that. Now the only thing left to do is go into paint mode and try not to mess it up. This is gonna be so bad. Let's just kind of mess around and see which brush I need, because I do not have high hopes. So I've had Callie for about, I think I got her like a year after Whiskers, so I've had her for probably about 5 years, but I rescued her from the pound, so she was already, I think, like either a year or about a year old, so she's about the same age as Whiskers. And I don't think I said earlier, I actually got Whiskers from a neighbor that lived across the street from me way back when, and he was just a little kitten. Her cat had a litter, obviously, and she couldn't keep them, and she didn't want to take them to the pound or anything, but she just couldn't afford to take care of them, and that's how that happened. So glad that it did. Maybe one day in the future I'll be really good at this paint mode and I can come back and make it look like an actual cat. Not like someone just drew on one, even though that's literally what I'm doing. But you know, I think I'm only gonna do her face, how she actually looks, and leave the rest because I think I would spend the entire video just working on Callie if I tried to make all of it look like her, but you get the gist. Like I said, maybe one day I'll be better at this and I can come back and actually do all of it correctly, but for now I just want it to look like at least I know it's Callie. Jeez, this is really hard. Alright, I think that's as good as Callie's gonna get for now, to be completely honest. I warned you, I'm horrible at paint mode, and it looks horrible, but maybe one day I can come back and fix her. But I think you get the essence. You know it's Callie. It looks like her, kind of. Like I said, we'll come back one day and fix her up. For now, though, let's move on. For her traits, she is also glutton. She's a thick girl. She loves her treats. Literally every day I wake up and I have her treats in like a little cabinet thing, and she'll sit right underneath it and just wait for me to walk by, and then she'll meow at me as loud as possible over and over until I finally give her some. Every day. So she's a smart girl. She knows where her treats are, but she is lazy, but she's also super sweet. Like I said, she sleeps with me every night, so I don't know. She's not as playful as the kittens, obviously. She's a little older, but she's still playful. She's definitely spoiled. They all are. She's very talkative. That's definitely gotta go up there. I think I'll put affectionate. And then her name, I named her Callie because obviously back then, as you can tell, I was great at naming my pets, but well, she's a Calico, Callie, Calico, but there is our sweet Callie done. And for our next kitty, as I said, I got the 2 kittens at the same time, so we could do either one of them first. I think I'm gonna do... Let's do Razzle first. We're going boy, girl, boy, girl. How do I describe Razzle? His original name is Rascal Flats, but I call him Razzle. Little Razzle Dazzle. Because he's a psychopath. He's insane. Literally. Oh my gosh, I forgot you can kitten, adult, elder. Would they still be kittens? I'm gonna make them still kittens. I need to hold on. For Whiskers, I forgot you could even do this. That's Callie's brother, and this will be Razzle's brother. Okay. Anyways, it's a kitten, I would say. Like, I know he's probably done growing, and so is his sister, but we're gonna make him a kitten because they're way smaller than Callie and Whiskers, so we're gonna stick with that. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Why is your name Whiskers? You're not Whiskers. Oh, is it because I put them as brothers? Callie Whiskers? Callie and Whiskers actually don't get along that well. It's like a brother and sister relationship, definitely. So, I think I already picked, yeah, American Shorthair, but he's fluffy. So, we actually get to make one fluffy. And he is, I don't know how you would describe his colors. Kinda like that. Not calico. Like, he's stripy, but he's more like brownish, black stripy. Kind of like this, but brown. I think I can change the colors. I need the gray. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. I think he needs to be fluffy for me to see the vision, because this all just looks so wrong. Let me set him back to how he's supposed to be. And then his fur. He's a fluffy little boy. Not quite that fluffy, but there's really no in between, so we'll go with that. I think maybe like this one, just brown. Razzle is a psycho. I don't know if I ever finished what I was saying earlier, but he's a sweetheart. He is, but he likes to bite. I think it's more playful than vicious. Who really knows though? But yeah, anytime I pick him up or anything, like he'll purr, and I know they can purr when they're stressed out and stuff too, so I try to, you know your pets after a while, but anytime I pick him up, we just start playing, he'll start biting. I don't know how to get him to stop biting, like I just want to love on him sometimes and not play, but he just won't have it. And then as soon as I set him down, he starts attacking my feet and he'll chase me across the house. But it's not in a vicious way, it's playful, I hope. So he's more white in the face. So he's got white, black, and like a tannish brown color. And I'd say he's more tan altogether than any other color. So I think maybe that one's the closest. I think that's as close as we're gonna get for now until we go into the dreaded paint mode again. No! Ah! Oh gosh, okay. Why does he look so derpy? Oh my gosh, I gotta love him. That's not how he looks, unfortunately. So we can only have those whiskers. Don't have very many head shapes to choose from. That looks about right. Why does he look like this? Kittens can look different too, you know. EA should have more head shapes for kittens. Then we changed his eye color. He's kind of like Callie, where he's got like the more yellowish green eyes. I think I'll just give him the same color. Now we get to do this funness again. He's already pretty close. Like, he's got those lines on his forehead, so those are pretty accurate. He just needs a little more gray and white on his face, I think. I don't like his face shape in the game. It just doesn't look like him, but I can't really change it, so whatever. We'll stick with it for now. So, I've been wanting to play The Sims for a long time on my channel, and I actually started a 100 baby challenge that I think I recorded like 2 episodes of, and I started editing it, and I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. So, yeah, I just never finished it. Wasn't feeling it, and I don't know if you all have heard or not, but since the new update, well, not update, kind of update, I don't know. Since the new news has dropped yesterday, since The Sims 4 went free, we're gonna get a baby update, and it's gonna make everything a lot more difficult, I bet, for the 100 baby challenge. So I'm kind of waiting on that now, and then I think I want to try it again. I think that's gonna make it a lot of fun. It was definitely fun before too. I just think it'll be a lot more chaotic with the new babies, so that's what we are waiting on to start that. I'm super excited for all the new updates coming out. You know what? I think I'm just making it worse by the second, so I'm just gonna stop there for Razzle. It does not look like him at all, really. I mean, kinda. I'm just so bad at this paint stuff, and there's not one that looks like him already, so I think I'm just gonna stop while I'm ahead. I can still tell it's Razzle, it needs some help. So, maybe one day we'll come back and make it look more like him, but for now, that's Razzle. So let's move on to his traits. He's not quite as much as a glutton as Callie and Whiskers. He's very frisky. He's always running around acting psychotic with his sister. He's affectionate, but not as much. I would say mischievous, yes. And he's very playful. He's super fluffy, but I think I'm gonna go with playful because he's very playful. Alright, Mr. Razzle Dazzle. That is not Razzle Dazzle. That is complete. Alright, and then last but definitely not least, we have Nebby. Her full name is Nebula because she is a little gray angel. She's so sweet. It must just be a girl thing to be super sweet and cuddly, I guess. Nebby is definitely one of the sweeter ones out of the bunch. Let's go ahead and make her a kitten, just like Razzle, and then we'll mess with the rest later. So she is gray and white, really. She has a little bit of tan, but mostly gray and white. She's the same breed as Razzle, American Shorthair. She's got the long tail. Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and make her fluffy. She is actually not quite as fluffy as Razzle, but she's still fluffier than Callie and Whiskers, I think. So, let's see what we got. If we can find one that looks anything like her at all. I may just have to do like a solid color one. Let's see. It's pretty close. Ooh, that one's actually pretty spot on. I might go with that. Yeah. I think that's our winner. Okay. Did her fur already? No paint mode. Why do I keep clicking on that? So let's go mess with her face. Head shape. That looks about right. And then for her little nose, I haven't been changing the color of their noses. I forgot to do that. Oh my goodness. Razzle's nose is more of like a pinky colored. More like that. Perfect. Okay. And then Callie's we did. Whiskers. Yep, his is black. Okay, so now we're all caught up now. Whoops. Nebby's is also just black, so she's pretty easy on that front. And then her whiskers we can't change, but they are white, so perfect. And I also forgot to mention too, Razzle's whiskers are also white, so these are fine. Her eyes are not quite that big and beady. I think maybe those. And then did we ever fix her nose shape? Perfect. Okay. She's definitely more of a darker gray than this, but not too far off to be honest. And now into dreaded paint mode. I don't think I have as much to do on Nebby, thank goodness, because I am not good at this. If you couldn't tell, I'm not very good at this. I'll do my best. I think it'd be really fun to start like a let's play The Sims. Maybe I can make a sim to go with these cats, and maybe we can be like a veterinarian or something. I would love to do that if you guys are interested, because I love Animal Crossing, don't get me wrong. It's so easy to get burnt out on it whenever that's all you play, so I just kind of need a little change, a little break from that for a minute, but definitely go back to Animal Crossing too. I just think some Sims content could be really fun mixed in. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call it there with the Nebby because I don't think it's gonna get any better. I think it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse. So, you know, I'm not too proud of any of them except for Whiskers. But it's fine. I can still tell who's who they're supposed to be anyways. And maybe one day we can fix them. So Nebby's traits, she's very affectionate and she's not gluttonous at all like Callie and Whiskers. So we'll put affectionate. She's very playful and she's not very talkative. What else is she? Mischievous, kind of. I would say she's lazy. She's always sleeping all the time. I think most cats are, but more than the others. So let's go ahead and name her Nebby. I call her Nebby Bebby. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to do this too. She's fixed. Alright, so there are all of my cats in The Sims. Like I said, I'm not that proud of them. I don't think they look that great, except for Whiskers. That definitely looks like my boy. I mean, like I said, I can tell, like, that's Callie, that's Razzle, it's Nebby, but it's just something's not right about them, and it's probably just because they're in a video game. But Razzle especially, it really looks like he got into something he was not supposed to. Regardless, I think they're all super cute, and I will definitely have to make a sim so we can play with them and make a little house and put all kinds of cat stuff in it. But for now, I think that's all for today. I had so much fun doing this with you. It was actually a lot of fun, even though I'm horrible at paint mode and they all look a little scary and crazy, except for Whiskers. He looks a little scary, crazy too, but not in the same way as the other three. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed doing this with me today. Like I said, I just had so much fun. I love my cats. They're one of the most important things in my life. They're all so sweet and they deserve the world, so I'm happy I could make a video kind of about them. No, it's fully about them, let's be honest. But anyways, if you enjoyed, please remember to leave a like and leave a comment letting me know if you'd like to see more Sims content or if I should stick with Animal Crossing. What do you think? But with all that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I will see you next time. Bye!